So I saw this post by Bob in the past week about trying to build I think, a federal style building that has brick parapet walls that extend above the roof line. And it is kind of difficult, but I gave it some thought and put together a video to show how to do it. And I think we can get to it pretty easily. So let's take a look. Okay, hey there, it's Steve again, and let's get into this. And the first thing you need to do to draw this federal style, I think it's federal style, don't quote me on that. Who knows? I'm no expert. The first thing I would do is open my defaults, and I have hotkeys for things, so I'm not going through all that. I figure you know where your defaults are, but I'm going to open up defaults. And I am going to go to walls. No. I'm going to go to floors and rooms, floor levels, first floor. I'm going to change this to 121. And then second floor, I'm going to open that, change it to 121. And I think that's all we need to do right there. And then walls, well, we could actually do that in defaults also. Go to exterior wall, and let's go to brick 6. That's going to be your main wall. Let's define that, and I think I'll change this brick to something you're a little more comfortable with in this building here, like a red brick. And as you see, my wall here, I got 7/16 OSB, 0 inches for this house wrap, air gap, and the brick. 2x6 stud wall here. And actually I'm going to change that to first stud 16 on center. And then drywall on the inside. So that's our standard wall, and that'll be okay. While I'm in here, I'm going to define a new wall, and I'm going to copy the brick 6, and I'm going to call this the wing wall. And the wing wall doesn't need drywall, so we'll delete that. And I'm going to make these wing walls 16 inches wide. And so I don't want this to be 9 and 15/16. So I'm going to make this, say, 3.5. And there you go. It's a little less than, it's kind of tight. So I'm actually just going to make this 3 to make my point. But how about 3 1/16? And now it's 7.5. So 7.5 and then 7.5, that's 15 plus a 1 inch gap between the two walls. And there you have it. And I'm going to show you why I don't want to use a wall where there's brick on both sides. I don't think it works very well. So this will be our wing wall. And, you could define this as somebody mentioned. You could just make this material masonry, running bond block, okay, and we could change the hatch here to like this, and maybe a gray. Click OK. And we are going to need one more exterior wall, so I can make an example here. And we will call this wing wall double. Okay. And what we'll do here is, see, we don't need OSB when we have block. So, well, I'm going to delete that for now. And delete this house wrap. And then make this like, I don't know, 8 for now. And then we will insert below and move down. And insert below and move down. And our wall is 16. And let's just live with that for now. And be done with it. So let's start off with a brick 6 wall. Standard wall. And I'm going to make this about 50. I don't remember. I think it was about 56. Oh, that's the wrong wall. Did I not? Oh, there we go. I'm going to say about 56. And then I think about, I don't remember, 40, maybe 42. I'll have shift A and put some dimensions on here, and then I will go, I'm just going to make it 56 feet and make this one, we'll make it 40 feet. I don't know the interior dimensions of your building, but we'll get rid of these dimensions for now. So this, if you open this room definition, you will see that it is structure 121. So first thing I'm going to do is select the wall tool here, and then select these walls. Control C, go up a floor. Control Alt V and paste and hold position. And if you open this second floor, we got 121 on the second floor too. Now, if you saw Robert Lacklor's post, he had a third floor, and I think really that's the key here. You want to go ahead and build a third floor, build a new floor, make blank new floor, hit OK. Hit OK. I don't think the height matters. And then Control Alt V and paste those same walls and open them for edit and make them all attic walls, no room definition, no locate. Okay. And my attic walls aren't turned on, so we will turn those on. And let's go down to the first floor and talk about these wing walls. Now, I think the wing wall should be built with this wall that I built first. This wing wall. And the reason I like this is because, no, that's not the right one. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, what did I do here? Oh, that's right, brick wing wall. I'm going to change this back to stud. 16 on center. There we go. And I'm going to get rid of this and just put solid and make it, I don't know, let's make it some weird color just so we know what it is. Okay. Oops. And then we will go like this. Okay. Now, I'm going to make this extend out 24 inches. So I'm going to use a polyline and go in the Y direction 24. All right. And then I'm going to make it 16 inches wide. So we're going to go in the X position here, 16. Next thing I'm going to do is going to open my defaults, go to walls, general wall, and click right here, outer surface. Resize about outer surface. And you'll see why. Now I can grab this wall and pull it and click it right to that polyline. Same here, right here. And there you go. Now I'm going to pull this down over here just so I have it. And I'm going to copy this and reflect it about so I have it over in that end. Now in this end, I am going to draw the other wing wall. The double wall. All right. And I will do this here. And right off the bat, you can see that I can't grab this brick right here. And so what do I do to do that? So I know the brick is 3, so I'm just going to move it down -3. And there you go. It hits there. But we had it set to be 16 inches, so it's 16 inches. So next thing I'm going to do is copy this, go up a floor, and paste it, hold position, Control Alt V. Same at the other end. I'm going to select the wall tool and just select these 3 walls, Control C, Control Alt V. All right. And then let's do the same on the other side. Control C. No. Paste and hold position. Not paste and hold, but copy and reflect about. And same here. Copy and reflect about. Now I have a hotkey for that, so I'm sorry I'm not going through all that. But basically you're just copying something like down here, and then hitting reflect. And I have hotkeys for all that so that I don't have to constantly do that. So go downstairs and we'll do the same thing here. 1 for me, and then 01 reflect about. 1101. Oops, that didn't work. There we go. And if we take a look, we will see we are slowly but surely getting what we want. It's not perfect yet, but let's just continue and see what we get. So we don't need these guidelines anymore, so let's get rid of them. The next thing to do is to go to the 3rd floor. Now, the 3rd floor is unique in that we've got to get the brick on that federal to go through the roof. We want it to line up with this. So I am going to copy these again. Oops. And paste and hold position up above, Control Alt V. Then I'm going to, one more thing, I'm going to open my defaults, go to walls, general wall, and turn this off, auto rebuild attic walls. That way I can delete some walls and I don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to delete this wall. I'm going to hit F9 to turn on my reference display, and I'm going to take this wall and drag it to here. And then I'm going to take this wall and drag it down to here. And then I am going to take this wall and flip it and do that. And you can see it's with the reference display, it's stacking perfectly. Now, one thing I have discovered in trying this is you should pull this back and then let it reconnect right here. It'll make for a cleaner connect. Same down here. I don't know why, it's just a Chief thing. So let's do the other end. And on this end, you see we have a single wall. So I'm going to copy this and paste and hold position above. And then delete this wall and just pull this one through. Now, we want to make sure these are attic walls because we copied them. And I don't think they are, no. So turn them into attic walls. Same with all these over here. So I'm just going to highlight this and select these and open them and make them attic walls. Okay. Then we're going to go down to the 2nd floor and I'm going to draw the roof. Turn off my reference display. Hit the Q key. And draw a roof. Nope, that's not what I want. Let's go to roof plane here first. And let's make it a 12-12 pitch. And right here I have it raise lower from ceiling 8. That's my default. And let's just leave that. I think with a 12-12 pitch, that's a good idea. And then we will build the roof plane. Yes, we'll turn it on. And we'll build one over here with the Q key. And then we will take the 2 and join these roofs. And then we will pull these over to the face of this column. Pull this over to the face of the column. Same here. And then what we need to do is build these like parapet roofs over these end walls. So what I do is I take the Q key, I hit that, pick up this line right here, and drag it, and then pull this up to the center line here. And we'll just pull this out like that. Then hit the Q key again and get this line right here and pull it and do this. And then open this and say lock fascia and make it 0. Now it's a flat roof. And we'll just pull it to the brick here and go tab 2. Pull it to the brick here. I'm going to have a 2-inch overhang on this. -2. Then pull this roof here to the brick. Then pull it out and go 2 inches. Then connect these. Snap those. Then let's take those 2 roof planes and use transform replicate right here and raise them 32 inches. All right, let's take a look. And there you go. There is your roof. And so let's click on these roofs while we're in 3D and open them and get rid of a few things. Let's delete the ridge caps, delete the gutter, and delete the frieze. And there you have it. It's coming together. In fact, in this view, which we might just look at it like this, it's a little simpler to see. I can click this roof and do a copy and reflect about, and we will have that done basically pretty quick. And I think I can do the same right here. And then do the same over here. Copy and reflect about, that's all I'm doing. And look at standard view, and you basically have your federal style. We don't have the chimney effect yet, but now you can see the difference between these 2 wall types. This wall type, I got brick on the end. This one I don't. And I'm not sure why that happens. Maybe somebody can chime in and tell me, but that's why I wanted to do the roof, the wing walls the way I wanted over here. So now we still need these chimneys, and these don't look like coping. So on my toolbar up here, I have concrete. So I am going to take that and paint this and this and then this. And I should have done that before I did all this copying and reflecting, but oh well. Gives me something to do. Yeah. So we'll just look at this over here. We just got to finish up this, paint this, and this, and there you go. So there you have it. There's your parapet wall above the roof. Your wing walls, of course, this one looks a lot better right here. This little white line is because inside here, on the 3rd floor, I wonder if all these walls are attic walls. I wonder if these are, yeah. So there's no room here. If we did a floor overview, oops, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did there. Camera floor overview. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm not sure what that is. Sorry, folks. It could just be something not joining properly. We can use the surface delete tool here and get inside here and see what's going on. Oh, it's the wall intersection right here. So let's just close out of this. And if we go here, we're on the 3rd floor, and we pull this back and then pull it like that. That might fix it. Then again, it might not. Well, it looks like it did over here, so it's probably the same on both ends. Yes, it is. Pull it back so it disconnects, and then pull it again, and then we'll look at it. And I think both sides should be fixed, and they are gone. So it's just a wall connection issue. And these are not lining up for some reason, but you can see what these wing walls, the problems they connect. Now, just build your wing walls like this and you won't have a problem. So we might just go ahead and change those real quick just so you can see what happens. So let's go down to the first floor. Get rid of this. Go up a floor, get rid of that. Come over here, get rid of this. Go down one floor, get rid of this. And then we will, oops. There we go. 1101, nope, dang. 1101, and just reflect about. There we go. And then we can do it right here too. 1101. And then we will select these. 11, Command Alt D, and then 1101 and reflect about. There we go. And then we go to the third floor, get rid of this. Paste those walls again, and then just pull them. Hit the F9 so we can see where we're going here. And pull this wall through. And then, like we did before, let's pull this back and then rejoin for a clean connection. Let's pull this around and then pull this back and pull it over for a clean connection. I'm going to turn my reference display off and just take a look here. And I don't know, this is not an attic wall. That's probably the problem, right? There you go. So that's pretty simple to do those. And I'm not sure it's modeling exactly how you want it. But now let's do these chimneys because they're pretty simple. So the way to do that, we will first of all need a couple of construction lines. So I'm going to go down here, draw a line, and draw a line here. I'm going to center this line, and I'm going to center this line, and then I'm going to copy both those and go up to the attic and go Control Alt V. And then one more, I'm going to draw a polyline -72 and center this polyline on this line, copy it, go up to the attic, Control Alt V, and then we have what we need. And one more thing, first I'm going to go down here and I'm going to click on this roof and pull it back to the polyline, and same at the other end. And then I am going to go up to the attic, turn on reference display, get my exterior wall here, wing wall is what I want. There we go. And we will do, no, there we go. Draw it here, 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 here. And then select the exterior wall and collect these, and then go 1101, copy, reflect about, and there you have it. Now, what we need is a roof over them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and hit the Q key and pick up this line right here and draw a roof over to here. And let's just, while we got it here, open it and take the ridge cap off, the gutter, and the frieze. And then one more thing I should have done here. Lock the fascia and make the pitch 0. And then draw it over the wall there. Click it and click it here. Then pull it 2 inches past. And 2 inches past on this end, -2. And then use transform replicate and move that roof up, say 60 inches. And then take this roof and 1101, we'll just flip it over here and take a look. And there you have it. Now they're a little too tall. So let's just take these and use transform replicate again and go -24. And there you have it. Done. Piece of cake. Pick up your concrete, paint these, and you have yourself a federal style building in no time. And if you want a foundation, just go, for me it's Alt F, and edit it if you want it to be block. I don't know what kind of foundation you're going to use, but just use 8-inch CMU stem wall. Hit OK. OK. There's your foundation. Now, I wouldn't build your foundation until you were completely done. And it'll save you some time. You don't need it until you're done, so don't build it till you're done. And there you have it. It's a good thing. And one thing I like about using roofs here instead of polyline solids is, let's say you use transform replicate and you move this up 12 inches. You can just pull this back, hit your 2 key, and join the 2 roofs. Oops, well, they didn't join. Here's another thing. On the options tab for the roof, get rid of the box Steve. But hit your 2 key and join the roofs. Hit your 2 key and join the roofs. Well, I don't know why they're not joining, but oh, that's interesting. Oh, let's raise it a little more. 12 more inches. There you go. I think it wasn't raised enough and it was crashing into the roof. That's probably what was happening. So this roof here was stopping it from joining. So that's what I like that better than polyline solids, and you don't have to edit your walls. The walls are automatic. And anyway, that's how you do your building. It doesn't take that long, and it's nice and clean, and voila. Well, I hope that helps. And if you have any comments, maybe somebody can comment about why that block wall construction, the face of the veneer disappears. I'm doing something wrong, or the software isn't designed for that. I don't know. But I hope I was able to help you. Thanks.